Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about all of the dining options on Enchantment of the Seas, right after this. Hi everyone, Johnny from Bite Size Cruises. We are all decked out in our cruise content creator gear today. We have our Tony from La Lita Loca shirt on. We have our Royal Caribbean blog, Matt Hochberg, YOLO Book It mug. We're all cruised out today, kids. We are going on Enchantment of the Seas on Friday, January 6th. Today is Monday, January the 2nd. So we're going to be doing videos all this week on Enchantment of the Seas leading up to our cruise, where we're going to do some vlogs and, of course, all of our reviews afterwards, our 10 things to do, our dining review, our entertainment review, and our ship tour, as well as a live stream. So today we're going to be talking about all the dining options on Royal Caribbean's Enchantment of the Seas. This is a smaller ship built in 1996. Yesterday we did a little quick overview of the ship. It is one of the Vision ships for Royal Caribbean. And we're going to be talking about the complimentary food options first. So our first food option is going to be the main dining room, which is the My Fair Lady dining room. Cute name for a main dining room, and that is going to be at the back of the ship on decks 4 and 5. This is a very large main dining room. It seats over 1,400 people, which is like 70% of the people that can fit on this ship. So ship holds between 2,200 and 2,700 if it's really full. So most people are eating in the main dining room. So you have a few options here. They're going to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the main dining room. Lunch is only on sea days. Breakfast is going to be a combination of some buffet items and some service items. I am told that breakfast takes a little bit longer than normal. It's a little over an hour to eat breakfast, but there's not a ton to do on this cruise ship. So relax and sit down and eat some breakfast. So again, lunch is only open for sea days. Dinner, you're going to have 3 options. You're going to have early dinner, late dinner, and my time dining. If you choose early or late, you're going to be sitting at the same table all week or however long you're on the cruise. You're going to have the same server, same waiter, all those things. If you choose my time, you have to either make a reservation or you have to just show up and wait, which is totally fine, but you might sit in different places, just so you're aware. Your travel agent or yourself can change your dining schedule from early to late to my time, as long as there's availability prior to you sailing. So that's it for the My Fair Lady dining room. Next one we're going to talk about is the Windjammer Marketplace, which is the buffet on Enchantment of the Seas. That is going to be at the front of the ship on deck 9. So Windjammer holds about 540 people. So again, another large complimentary item that's included in your cruise fare. And, you know, it's the buffet. You're getting breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. They open pretty early, around 6:30 on most days, a little earlier on port days. And then it's your standard breakfast fare for breakfast. You're going to have all your grab-and-go items, your omelet stations, your eggs, bacon, pancakes, all of those fun things. Then for lunch and dinner, you're going to get a mixture of fun things. Sometimes at dinner, they have different themes, maybe Caribbean or Indian food, or Asian food, or Italian food. They do all kinds of different things. And lunch is your standard burgers, hot dogs, and then they do have entrees, seafood, prime rib, all of those things. So that is, again, front of the ship on deck 9. Then next up, you're going to have the Solarium Park Cafe. So like the Oasis class ships have a Central Park Cafe, here you're going to have the Solarium Park Cafe. It is at the back of the ship on deck 9. And they serve breakfast, lunch, and late night snacks there. So no dinner, just late night snacks. You can go there late in the evening, grab some food. And then, of course, they have breakfast, which is going to be a little healthier, a little lighter fare than you would normally find in the Windjammer. And in the Solarium is 16 and older for guests, but anyone can eat in the Solarium Park Cafe. So, again, a little bit lighter, a little quieter than the standard Windjammer buffet, but it's a nice place if you're just hanging out by the pool and you want to go grab something to eat real quick. Next up, complimentary is Cafe Latitudes on your larger ships. This is the Promenade Cafe. There is no promenade, so this is just Cafe Latitudes. It opens pretty early in the morning, around 5 o'clock for coffee and tea and water. And then you can grab snacks pretty much throughout the day. And by snacks, we mean grab and go items like baked goods, some yogurt parfaits, some desserts in the evening, some wraps and sandwiches during the day. So if you're just hungry and you want to grab something quick, you can head there and grab something. Last complimentary item is going to be Continental Breakfast room service. So if you just want a pot of coffee in the morning or a pot of tea, and you want maybe some baked goods, some croissants, some bagels, donuts, things like that, you can have those delivered to your room at no cost. So you just have to put your little flag on your door that you'll find in your room by 2 a.m. And then you can have that delivered anytime from 6 until 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, I believe. So those are the complimentary options. And now we're going to talk about a few of the specialty options. So there's not too much on the ship that you have to pay for food-wise if you want. So the first specialty dining option is going to be Chops Grill. It's really the only specialty restaurant. So this is your standard Royal Caribbean steakhouse. So if you pay the cover charge, you are going to get a soup or salad, an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. And then, of course, all your coffee and tea and things like that are included. If you have a drink package, you can get drinks. So that is Chops Grill. It's going to have all your standard steakhouse sides like mashed potatoes, French fries, onion rings, asparagus, all of those things. Then you're going to have steaks. You're going to have crab cakes, some seafood options. And then, again, you can go to Chops for lunch or dinner. It is a little less expensive for lunch. So one of the other special options you could do is Chef's Table. This only happens 3 nights on a 7-day cruise. It is for 14 guests only. So if you are a real foodie, it is kind of like an 8 or 9 course meal with wine pairing and cocktail pairings. And that is a really special item. You can pay, I think it's $80 pre-cruise for that. It's a little bit more on the cruise if you book it. But that is a really, really nice item if you're celebrating like your wedding or your honeymoon, or you just want to have a really special night out. You do get a lot of drinks too. So if you don't have the drink package, this is a good place to splurge where you really get your money's worth. And then our last a la carte item here is going to be Ben & Jerry's ice cream. One of the few ships that has a Ben & Jerry's, and this is all a la carte. You can get 1, 2, 3 scoops of ice cream, and you can get some toppings, different things like that. But that is a la carte, which means that you pay based on what you get there. So those are your dining options. Once again, after we cruise, we're going to do a review of all of those. We'll eat at all of those places and do a nice review. And then tomorrow we are going to talk about entertainment on Enchantment of the Seas. At this time, we'd like to ask everybody to please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. We appreciate all the support. And we're going to continue to pump out these videos almost every day this year. So we will talk to you all tomorrow. Happy New Year again, and see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.